Today I'm in the National Railway Museum of Kenya. It is located in downtown Nairobi in this former cargo station next to Nairobi Central Railway Station. I have been here before, 12 years ago. Back then it was a worn out museum with a really random exhibition of old yellow photos, and it didn't really tell a story. There were old crappy things in a really bad state. But since then Kenya has massively invested in their railways. They opened the standard gauge railway to Mombasa, improved the commuter rail around Nairobi and expanded the railway westwards towards Uganda. So the museum has not changed at all. It is the same sad little thing as it was 12 years ago. Well, that's not really true. They dedicated this one room to the new Chinese-built standard gauge railway to Mombasa, with pictures of how it was built, how it was inaugurated, and miniature trains. And already, even though this is only 5 years old, it looks like 50 years old. The only thing this museum does rather well is explaining how insane it was to build a railway from Mombasa to Uganda. They had to build the track through swamps, mountains, man-eating lions, angry tribes and other problems. Almost 2,500 workers died while building it. But the most memorable story I remembered from 12 years ago was about a man who said he could kill the most vicious man-eating lion and then was killed himself. But that story is not here. That is told in the National Museum a few kilometers away from here. They have a nice display of antique signaling machines that are here in the museum, but in the rest of Kenya are still the default way of signaling the track. The outside exhibition, featuring a pile of rusty old unimpressive things, has apparently been used in the past weeks by a whiskey brand as some kind of promotional garden, only adding to the sadness. The miniature train definitely has seen better days, and I'm not even sure what this all is supposed to mean. I think the only interesting thing to see here is behind the fence these old antique carriages. That is probably just the 4 p.m. train. Turning your museum into a beer garden and thereby generating revenue to conserve the trains, improve the museum and generate a new generation of railway enthusiasts could have been a brilliant idea. But now that the whiskey is gone, it seems that only the hangover remains. For this sad little excuse of a museum, only 2 locomotives.